So this is the essay question, and pretty much it's generally in this centre done very badly. I don't know whether it's you can't write a sentence, so you can't sort out what you're supposed to be answering, but anyway. I'm going to skip, not read this, because my life's too short. So, explain what's meant by sequencing the human genome. What are they telling me about genome sequencing? Human Genome Project, using a technique called sequencing, and then we've got the 100K. So I don't really need that information to do that. I know what sequencing the human genome is. So the first area is sequencing. What will I need to write about? Nucleotides, bases, DNA. I might want to refer to Sanger sequencing. So that was the human genome. Type of data that could be given online, gene loci. Perhaps, you know, if you look at the Human Genome Project, you can do that. The proteins coded for, maybe, in some cases. And where the introns and exons are. So that's what I know about DNA. And then we've got the, what else? Explain how the extra information by the 100K Genome Project, so this is NHS patients, rare disease, families, patients with cancer. That's what it tells us about that. So, with the 100K project, obviously they didn't use Sanger sequencing, they used next generation sequencing, so that's one thing you could talk about. And I might talk about FASTA. It's about locating genes for rare genetic disorders. That's what it tells you that in the stuff. Genetic disorders. But actually this should be in your head. It compares genomes of sufferers with healthy ones. If anybody's got a healthy genome nowadays. Leads to understanding of diseases. The development of treatment. And of course diagnosis. So that's that done. And then describe how the scenario above, so this is the scenario, painful skin infection, would like to prescribe this antibiotic. However, it can cause serious liver damage, so he suggests a genome test. He tells Sharon there's a law giving people the right not to disclose to their insurance companies. So that's sort of ethics, isn't it? So describe how it illustrates a beneficial application, so that's going to be about treatment, and an ethical dilemma. So we only need to do those two things. So, area 3, benefits and ethics. So, what did they say the drug would do? Oh, liver damage. She could find out if the drug would give her liver damage, as opposed to just generally, you know, 1 in 50,000 people experience this. Which is, if you look on any medications you take, it gives you a list of side effects, common side effects, and the frequency. You'd actually know, I think. And then the ethical dilemma would be the rights of access. Who should be able to access it? Some more genomic information. Why wouldn't she want her employers? Insurers and employers might misuse it. She might suffer from anxiety, from this knowledge, yeah, you know. There might be social discrimination. So it's all those things, the impact on family. Perhaps them worrying about whether they get liver damage from the same drug. So, you know, 3 good paragraphs with all these sort of key terms in, I think we'd just about do it. So just while I'm on the subject, and again I will put this in, so you've got lots of pages to write your essay on, and you certainly don't need to use them all. But if you turn to the end, a lot of you asked for extra paper. At the end, there's the additional sheets that you might need. So where I've overrun, really, I should have put, see page 31, or just P31. That would tell whoever's marking it, that's where my extra stuff is that I've written. It also tells the scanner, and they sort of will scan it in and then attach it to your response so that it all flows nice and smoothly. Don't, for goodness sake, put arrows and asterisks all over the place. Okay, job's good. That's it. That's what I know.